got to be what you hear. So if you haven't heard it and you don't know what it's supposed to sound like, all you're doing is guessing at the road map. You know, you ever follow a road map? Maybe not. Follow a road map, and you're not sure where it's going. It doesn't look like it's right, but you're following the map. And it's not the same as already knowing where it goes and looking at the map. Music is a language. And just like your language, you learn to talk. The reason you talk and speak the way you do is because of your environment. When you were a baby, babies are babbling all the time, but they're really practicing talking. You know, and finally the first time after many months of practice, they get a word out. You know, mama. And everybody goes, yay, yay, and they go, oh, and they keep repeating it. And then they learn dada, and then they learn no, and they say that forever. You grab those, that line will be smooth. Otherwise, it sounds rehearsed. Da 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 da. Ba ba da da da. The whole thing's legato except for the last note. Okay, let's the top again. That was good. That was much better. I'd still grab those ends of 4 a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. And the 4. That's all he grabs over and over and over again. I mean, so it's rhythmically perfect. So that's the essence of this. And Dizzy Gillespie, who really created the bebop movement, he's a jazz trumpet player with a tilted bell. He and Charlie Parker really brought a whole new vocabulary to jazz called bebop, which was really the foundation of all modern jazz. He also went to Cuba and just became immersed in the Cuban music and brought it back and combined it with this vocabulary of bebop. And that's where this Afro-Cuban concept really started. He, among many others, but he definitely absorbed it. And this was one of the things that came out of that combination, that discovery of Cuban music. Mantica would kind of become an anthem of the Cuban, Afro-Cuban movement. So you can't just play the melody, you got to grasp what that whole thing is. And so Afro-Cuban jazz has been around for a long time, since the late 40s, mid-40s. And it has been popular for a long time. And this was one of the classic Dizzy Gillespie tunes, Mantica. Every jazz musician goes, Mantica, yeah, we know that. It's a classic. It's not hard. You can make it as difficult and as complex as you want, or it can be really simple as well. Bop, bop, bop. Got to be really tight. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'll never go back to Georgia. That was the rhythm. That's where he got this rhythm from. I'll never go back to Georgia, because he had to go through Georgia to get to Cuba. You're in a hot spot playing lead trumpet, but if you don't lay it down, nobody's going to follow. You know? And a leader without followers is just a guy out taking a walk. So you've got to be really confident. So I'm going to, you know, it's a hot seat, but if you're not playing that, punching that, and if you're not following his articulation, then you're at fault. So it's your fault if it's wrong, and it's their fault if they don't follow you. So that's how it works.
Amen. As
a lead trumpet player, that's what I do with the band. That's what I lay down for the band, is that kind of articulation.
Nice catch.
First of all, this is too big. This is too big. You gotta get a little smaller plunger. And you gotta cup it like this. I put a hole in the middle, by the way. I cut a hole in the middle. Clark Terry told me that. He said, you know who Clark Terry is? Check it out. You don't have to tongue the second note. You notice how I'm just playing one note and we get the plunger open? Now you just played the shout chorus, and now when people think this is it, you can increase the intensity one more time. So you got to give me something different, you know. And re-crescendo to the end. Crescendo, don't back off on the last note. That is like anticlimactic if we back off. But sting it. Sting that last note, come down just a tad so you've got somewhere to go. If you hit it and you're playing as loud as you can, it doesn't go anywhere. The whole idea is to get the intensity. These are the little things that make the difference. Every little nuance. How loud is loud? How soft is soft? How short is short? How long is long? What kind of fill do I put in that matches what's going on in the band? All of those little subtleties are what make swing work. Say, hey, let's try doing this instead. Let's make this. And pretty soon, that leads to becoming an innovator. Bands start to get their own sound when they start leaving the imitation and start innovating. But it's a process. You can't innovate if you haven't imitated first. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You follow me? And that's the process of learning, and we all do it. That's why we share recordings all the time. Here, man, did you check this out? Check this out. Listen to this recording. Wow. And then you put that into your library. You're on your way. You guys are doing great. But we never stop working on those skills. Never stop practicing those skills.
Can you do that again? That was a nice warm-up.
My hands are cold in the morning.
Are you available for hire?
Yes, actually I am.
How long have you played?
As long as I can remember.
Awesome. You sound great.
Thank you very much.
And you can move a piano well, too.
Thank you.